ghosted you. Said, honey, we may be through. You'll never hear me complain. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay.
You know, is that Garth Brooks?
Oh, yeah.
Uncle.
That's
Uncle Garth.
Uncle Garth.
Best mate Garth.
Yeah.
What a song.
Wow. La 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 la. All warmed up.
La, la,
Yeah.
la.
It's good. That's a good song to warm up on, actually.
It is. It goes deep.
You got to go to the low, and then you got to
Blame it on my roots.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome to the bonus round. Now, Sammy, welcome back. Where were you last week?
He was
Mate,
nowhere.
I was nowhere, middle of nowhere. I was out at Dalby doing some work with Tommy Herschel and Find Your Feet.
Right.
We're out there, went out to school out there and had a chat to some kids and went to the Dalby Devils.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Andrew McCulloch area.
yeah. They're still filthy at him. He doesn't ever go back out there.
No, I wouldn't think so.
He's forgotten where he's from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't
Andrew-
grow much out there,
Andrew,
so he probably doesn't like him for that
back,
reason.
Mate, go back home. Remember where you come from, mate. Dalby boy.
Now,
Yeah,
you
come
say
on,
that
mate.
you're from that you're in Dalby, but is there any truth to the rumor that you were taking your dog to the chiropractor?
Well, what is this? This chat about this chiropractor for a dog.
That's
That's
the
a
most
dog for
that's the
everyone.
most Hollywood thing I've ever
yeah.
heard of.
How much-
your dog goes to a chiropractor?
Yeah.
How much cush money you got, mate?
come
Honestly.
Anything else?
We need some sponsors of this. Why don't you sponsor our potty? Like, just throw some cash at us.
Do you feed your dog?
Yes.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't take my fish for a
I don't-
massage,
Do
though.
you keep your
You can do fish massages too.
Yeah.
Woo!
Everyone needs their fish massage.
Wow, hey.
At the end of the day, everyone needs their
Oh.
fish rubbed.
I'd love to be an animal in your house. I'd say I'll bark for a free massage.
Yeah.
All right, prove it then.
Oof.
Get on the ground. Bark like a dog.
You two had a shocking round on the tip. I was all right, 5 out of 8. You two 3 out of 8.
Yeah.
So as the leaderboard at the moment, Sammy just in front, 39, 38, 38.
I wouldn't be proud of any of those, to be fair. So
No,
I think
not the amount of games we've had
that
to only have 39 is not great.
I think we should be at around 50, but anyway.
But
Moving
some big
Well,
games.
39, like it's been
That's
nine,
awful.
it's been 9 rounds, and I think we missed the first round. So out of 8 rounds, we have not been good at all.
That is awful when you really
Yeah.
think about that.
So whoever, if there's anyone out there that are following our tips, please
9.
don't. I reckon there was one
Sorry.
Is
week we were
that
okay.
8? Is it eight games a week? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't know. My maths.
Yeah.
that's
but-
that's 72. Oh,
In
that's
your-
only. Oh, that's awful.
In your absence, we won our first multi.
Yes.
Because Bruce
You didn't pick one.
Bruce
Dang.
picked your play. He picked Cobbo, and I went with.
I was the only one that had some balls.
AJ, who'd you go?
I went the Halasima.
Like a Halasima.
Oh, yeah.
So we finally won.
He's
a
paid
multi.
$1.10. He's paid $1.04. So
Well, good on you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gamble
So
responsibly.
you're the problem, is what we
you're the
realised.
issue. Is what we're trying to say.
So we'll let Bruce pick again and see what happens this week.
Oh, sweet. Let Bruce go again.
yeah, you can give us your thought, but we're not going to put it in.
No, I'm not even going to give you that.
No, we want it.
No.
Yeah, no, because then we'll know who not to
Who not to
go
put
for.
in?
All right, I will then.
I want you to give us one
I'll let you know right now. I'm going to say Milky Jenkins for a hat trick.
Hat trick.
against
Yeah.
who?
Oh, we'll get to that because
Yeah.
let's talk
We'll get
about
to that.
this is the bonus
We'll get
round.
to
So we'll
that.
talk about the games that were Cowboys against the Bulldogs for the first game of the round. Cowboys had a big one, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
No, the doggies were in it for a period of time. But
10
they-
minutes.
No, mate, it was 12
I'm
all there
joking.
for a fair bit, and then they just kind
yeah.
of crumbled. They are really lacking when it comes to attack at the moment. I don't know what needs to happen. They need to change something up. But the Cowboys, this is a game in the past where the Cowboys would have lost because they weren't able to hang in there and then score points late. In this game, they did. One of the softest tries I've ever seen, though, Braden Burns down the short side.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think, people say defense wins games.
it does.
For the Dogs, I feel like their confidence comes out of their attack.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like, as in, the defense will still win the game, but their confidence comes out of their attack. And what I was seeing was they aren't confident at all in their attack, which is so weird for the Dogs. Like, last year, they were all in sync. Like, they were all playing.
Look sharp.
They look great, and
Is there a big change? What's different?
I don't know. Like I can't put it. Yeah, I can't. I can't tell you exactly what I think it is, but I've noticed that their confidence is with their attack, and defense will win the game. But if their attack ain't flowing, I feel like their defense isn't working at all. So,
well, speaking of confidence, what about the Storm? The Storm lost to the Dolphins.
Dolphins played wet, very wet conditions.
It was
that
extremely
game.
wet. I was sitting on the sideline for this one.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I should have actually.
Was that at Suncorp? Was that
At Suncorp. It was like I tried to be fancy and I tried to wear jeans and joggers just to be.
Jeans and joggers. It's a good idea, the joggers.
Yeah, just to be more casual and because there's a fair bit of walking around you do at the start of the game.
Yeah.
It was a bad choice. I should have worn my leather boots. Anyway, the Storm started off well.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, they just couldn't hang in there in the end. And it's funny, I had a chat with Cameron Munster after the game.
I did listen to that. It was a very good chat. Well done.
Yeah, thanks,
Very
mate.
good.
Appreciate that. But like even after the cameras had stopped rolling, I just said, mate, how you feeling? And he just kind of said it's been so hard this season in trying to wrestle back momentum. It's like the momentum swings are so big within the game now, and then it's out of the players' control. So gone are the days where the Melbourne Storm could get out to a 10-point lead and then kick to the corner and strangle the hell out of you.
Yeah.
And then you end up breaking in the last 20 minutes and then they score a few more to, put you to bed. Those days are gone now. They can't do that. That's the style of football Melbourne Storm have been known for so long, and they can't play that style anymore because the 6 again rule has absolutely taken it out. So, the last kind of 15 to 10 minutes of the first half, it was all Dolphins, and they were coming home strong, wind in their sail, and scored some points leading into halftime. And then again, at the end of the second half, the last 20 minutes of the second half, where Melbourne really needed to front load energy to kind of get back into the game and maybe get the victory. They had no energy and effort left, and it kind of made me watch the rest of the games over the weekend differently. So I watched them differently, going, all right, where's the momentum swings? And there's no The case in point is no bigger than the game with the Roosters and the Broncos.
Yeah. What about momentum in that?
The first half, it was 30% possession to the Roosters. So many 6 agains in that first half for the Roosters.
But why?
I have no idea. And that's what frustrates the hell out of me is.
I'll never stop saying it. If it wasn't a penalty before, where's the penalty in it now? Because that's what that is.
Yeah, that's
technically a penalty.
It's a penalty, yeah.
It's continually on. It's a penalty to play on, right?
Yeah.
And you start your set again. So that was never a penalty before because we can't see it.
And if you two can't work it out, what's the regular
That's exactly
fan?
the point.
How are we supposed to work it out?
That's the point. I thought that's what the rule was.
Yeah.
It would have been a penalty, but we're not stopping the game for it because it's a small one.
Yeah.
So move on. But I think that's where they've gone wrong. But
good second half.
Changing
the second half for the Bronx was unbelievable.
And that Duffy, wow.
Yeah, he came out there and played well.
Proven to be great again.
Name this week. Is that where you've been? You've been at the press conference. You're all dressed up.
Yeah, let's talk about
the
this.
Broncos club.
You're back in front of. No, we didn't get the memo. You're back in front of the tribunal.
I'm trying to go to my CEO career, so I'm just trying to follow Dave around. Yeah.
CEO. Do you know what that stands for?
No.
Me neither.
Executive something? I don't know.
Actually,
See something?
I'm a CEO of my life.
Yeah.
The chief eating officer.
Chief executive officer. I do know what it is. It just slipped my mind.
What killed the momentum for the Broncos was when Staggs got sent off.
That's going to do
it.
it.
24-30 and then is he going to get time for that?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Yeah. Okay.
He's lucky, I think.
You think?
Was
it the elbow that was the
I looked at all of it and I thought this is how they do it now. I've looked at the suspensions and I don't think they're as bad as they used to be.
No.
I think, if you look at that, it's forceful.
Yeah.
It was the tackle was over. There's no reason for it.
Yeah.
There's so many other things that you can say about that. Heat of the moment, that's about it.
Yeah.
But everything else, like if that's hit in the head, a high tackle, he's hitting 5 weeks.
Yeah, right.
I don't see it much different, but I think he's very lucky to only get 2 weeks.
Yeah. And in all honesty, like Friday to Sunday, you see that happen in, 3 out of 5 tackles in every set.
Yeah,
it happens.
It always
happens. But like there was definitely a brain explosion from him. Paddy Carrigan, put his hand up in the presser, said if he didn't drop the ball in that last 10 minutes, he doesn't put the pressure on the team.
Yeah.
And then, you don't become desperate for, trying to make your mark. So he's going to have to sit some time and like.
I never want his passion to ever go away.
Neither do I.
Katoni,
but where he might have shot himself in the foot, there's a lot of outside back injuries for New South Wales at the moment.
Yeah,
he would have been in contention to be selected for New South Wales. So he's missing 2 weeks. The team gets named on Monday after Magic Round, which is next week. Yeah. So, he could have been, getting another New South Wales jersey. But
he would have been doing himself a lot of favours to be there in the next 2 weeks. I'm not saying he probably won't still be in contention, but it's never good having those weeks off before the game.
Yeah.
But look, that game, I'd see how many things did it have in it that just kept going wrong for the Broncos, like Deine Mariner.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of chat about people saying about the cork. Why'd you go back on?
Can we just go back to basics though? Like for people that never played contact sport, what is a cork?
I got a cork yesterday at the coffee shop.
Yeah, did you really?
And I almost went down, but I was like, there was people watching, so I had to stay brave, and I didn't want to spill my coffee. All right, I had a white shirt on.
Yeah.
But
so what did you hit? Did you hit?
It's a bleed in your muscle.
Yeah, so I literally turned the corner a little bit too fast, and the railing of the stairs hit me like smack bang on the thigh.
Yeah.
And I was just like, holy thigh day. It was sore. Players every week, every game will play through a cork. They will get a cork in the game, and you play
Adam
through
Blair's one. Remember that from years? Was it Melbourne we were playing at? Playing for the Broncos.
Yeah.
He got a cork, mate. He was on crutches, I think, for 4 days.
Right.
But he played with it.
Finished the game.
I don't know if he finished, but he played a lot of the game with that cork. So there's so many times where we play with corks. You pad it up, which Deine Mariner padded it up. Corks, they hurt like hell in the quads, especially. Like
the time you got a cork and you thought you broke your leg?
That wasn't that. I didn't get a cork then. That one. Yeah. Oh, and that wasn't a cork. I was bleeding out of my leg.
It looked like a compound fracture today. Everyone thought it was a compound fracture.
I'll clear this up. The Tigers doctor said it was a compound fracture. No one else did. Not even our doctors.
Yeah.
But then when I heard compound, I just went into
panic mode.
I lost me. Anyway, getting back to Deine Mariner.
Yeah, okay.
Look, what happened with him is just so normal. It's not a joke. Like
getting the cork.
Going in, getting padded up. Getting everything, taped up tight. That's what you do. That's what it's what happens. They do it on the field normally.
Right.
And you can't run. It hurts. But, the going out there, getting hit in that cork again happens. All right. But then what happened after? I take my hat off to the doc and the physio for doing what they've done. Like,
because if you missed it, it was they said that he had to have surgery. That he could have lost the limb.
Yeah.
But like if they didn't react as quick as they did, that night, he may not have that leg. Do you know what I mean?
And probably almost a blessing in disguise that it wasn't a away game, so you're all in the hotel together.
Exactly. Right. Normally you go home.
Yeah, okay. So they were there to see that it was swelling up.
They did nothing different to what any other club does to a cork.
Right.
That's happening. That happened my whole career, your whole career, and it still happens now. Yeah. Like it was just one of those massive freak accidents. Thankfully, Dean's okay. Everyone's fine, but there's always a chance, a risk. If we get a cork, we play the next week. They always say, mate, there's a chance you can make it worse. Do you want to play? It's always the player. It's always the player's final decision.
Yeah.
They will give you the advice. It's always your final decision if you want to go back out or if you want to play. So,
I think it was Gordon Tallis this week spoke about it, and I absolutely loved what he said. He said in boxing, the corner has a towel because at the end of the day, sometimes the boxer or the player, they need to be saved from themselves.
Right.
Because we will continue to go out there and we'll continue to play. Yeah. And, he would have wanted to have gone out there and finished the game off for his teammates. That's what you do as a team player. Yeah. You want to do that. But I want to give praise to Matty Hislop, the doctor.
Oh, yeah, the doc.
And Lukey Anning. What a crazy year they've had so far and the stuff they've had to deal with. We've had a clot on the lung. We've had 3 knee injuries. We've had a lower limb injury with Carapani on the weekend. What else we had? We had the Mariner incident, and they've been on top of all of it. And there's no one to blame, and that's what I hate sometimes is we're always looking for someone to blame. There's no one to blame at the end of the day. These are things that happen. That's why they're called accidents. They just happen, and I think. That our physio and our doctor at the Broncos have been absolutely brilliant in making sure that our players, first and foremost, are at the forefront of their mind, and they want to make sure they're safe and healthy, and they want to make sure when they do come back and play for the Broncos that they're doing well. So well done to those two lads.
And it's another one. Like they can only go off the information they're given from the player too.
Yeah.
You know, how much does that hurt? Oh, you know, we'll always go, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's not bad. That's what they're working off, you know. So yeah, mate, they're very good. I've known Lukey my whole career, you know Lukey, and I give him credit. I wouldn't have played as many games that I played without Luke Enning and Matty Hislop. So
all right,
now, very good.
We're going to be back tomorrow with the proper podcast, the full podcast, where we'll get into all the injuries and what we're going to do for the Broncos
pick a better round
and all the other rounds for next week. If you don't follow the show,
shooting me timbers!
That was loud. It's a small room, Bruce.
I just wanted to say the game of the round, Panthers and Manly. Come on.
Oh yeah, we do need to talk about
game of the round by far.
See you guys gave it a red hot go, but not enough. All right.
Okay.
Anyway, that's all I want to say.
Follow the show and send us a screenshot to our socials. If you do follow us wherever you get your podcast, and you can be in the running for the meat tray. We're going to draw that tomorrow, and we'll be back tomorrow with the proper potty.